Welcome back, Super Nintendo collectors. Alex here with another video. Hope you're well, guys. Been looking forward to doing this video because I've got a nice little haul from the US. I managed to find a collector who was selling up. Had some really nice games on there. In fact, it took me ages to pick the ones I really wanted because he had so many good games. I wanted to buy all of them, but obviously that would have been too much. But I think that's the only way to do it. If you're going to buy from the US, good to buy 3 or 4 games at least. Just saves on tax, I think, at the end of the day, and postage and packaging. So I've got about, how many games here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 games to showcase today. So the old Super Nintendo collection's building up. I've got now over 100 complete boxed Super Nintendo games, which is absolutely brilliant because only, a year and a half ago, I was down to 0 after selling my PAL collection. So it's nice to get it back up again. But, you know, I'm still missing some of the games that I really do love and I played back in the day. I have a lot of nostalgia with. I've still got to go out and hunt them down. Some of them have proven really hard to find, like Pilot Wings. Just cannot find a mint copy of Pilot Wings anywhere. It's just one of those games. Just doesn't come up. So it's funny how the collection's evolved this time. You know, I've been picking games that I've never played before that I've heard good things about. So I've taken a couple of little gambles here and we just see what the games are like. We'll do a few gameplays of them and find out what they're like a bit later on after we've gone through this lot. So first up, straight in at the top, a game that I have been looking forward to getting for a long time. Actually had on the Super Famicom. I was so pleased to get it, but I really wanted the American version because obviously that's what I'm going for. So I sold the Japanese version to my good friend Rog. As soon as I'd done the deal with this one, I thought, yeah, great. Now, this game is really rare. It's really hard to get hold of. And mine's not even complete. It was missing the manual, but the guy put in a repro manual. Now, he was quite honest. The guy was absolutely brilliant. He was great to deal with. You know, his contact, his messaging was superb. He showed me all the ROMs inside, make sure it was all legit. He was actually a bit gutted that he had to sell his collection. And, you know, I've opened it up and looked at all the ROMs and it's all legit. But, you know, he said straight away that this is a repro manual. And, you know, guys, you'll see it. And they've done a fantastic job of the manual. Now, we'll be hunting down the original manual, if not the PAL version of this game. But for now, this would do me. It is one of my grail games for the Super Nintendo. Now, a lot of people's, it's something else. It may be Earthbound. I know Dave just picked up Earthbound. But for me, it is Pocky and Rocky 2. So chuffed to get this in the collection. Absolutely love this game. Love the first one. And I had this obviously on the Super Famicom and really enjoyed it. So chuffed to get this on the American cart. So look at the box art, guys. Fabulous artwork. I actually prefer the American box art, believe it or not, on this. I just think it's lovely. It screams Nintendo. It's just lovely, bold, bright, vibrant colours. So I'm really chuffed to get it. It's not in mint condition. It's got a few knocks here, but I don't mind that. You know, it's been played, it's been used and it's been enjoyed. And for me, that is good enough. I wouldn't buy it in a total state, but for me, this is just perfect. So well chuffed to get this in the collection. Let's show you the manual, because you'll be surprised. I've already bagged it up. Not that it needs to be really, but the way they've done about this is so good, so well done. You can tell that the paper's a little bit thicker than normal, but other than that, you wouldn't never know really. I guess the text is a bit brighter, a bit bolder, and it's slightly blurred on some of the pictures. You can see some of the sprites are slightly blurred. But I think the quality is fantastic. And for me, this would do me for a while till I hunt down the original one. So that would do me for now. I've opened this up, it's all legit. He sent me pictures of the inside as well. So yeah, expect to pay quite a lot of money for this, guys. I paid about £420, believe it or not. It's a lot of money, but I don't buy loads of other games. I buy the games that I really want. So well chuffed to get this. Obviously, I sold the Super Famicom version and that put 2/3 of the money into this one. So Really chuffed to get that. Finally, after about a year of hunting this down. They just don't come up, guys. Excuse me, got a bit of a dry cough this week. A bit of London pride always washes it down. So yeah, really, really cool. So happy to have that. That will be displayed on my shelf with all the artwork on show, which is nice to see. So yeah, Pocky and Rocky 2 for the Super Nintendo. Love it. Oh, let's just show you Pocky and Rocky 1. Put the two together. You can see the artwork is different because you get to ride the dragon in this one, which is absolutely brilliant. So good. Such a fabulous game, guys. If you haven't played it, just emulate it. It's so good. So, what's next, guys? Oh, here's a bit of a gamble. This is actually not from the US. This was on UK eBay. Just took a pot at it and won it, but it found out that it's got no manual, and another game with no manual. But, you know, I'll hunt the manual down. It's Mayusa, I think that's how you pronounce it. The classic Japanese tale of horror. Haven't got a clue what this game's about. Maybe we'll give this a little gameplay at the end. See the screenshots there, guys? It looks like a platform sort of fighting game. But I do like the box art. That's what really drew my attention, was the box art. I love that samurai on the front there. It's pretty cool. So, be interesting to see what that's like. Next up is a game that I've heard really good reviews about. Never played it before. I do like this type of game. It's a fighting game. It's a boxing game. Legends in the Ring. Doesn't go for a lot of money. You can find quite a mint box version like this. Quite cheap for like 20 quid. And all the reviews I've read about this game have been excellent. Superplay gave it a good review. So yeah, interesting to see what this is like. So this is all the legends from sort of any era really. It goes back to sort of the 60s. It's the manual. And you've got actual photographs of the boxers there, look. You've got Hager there, Robson, Hearns, Leonard, Sugar Ray Leonard, do you remember him? Classic boxing heroes from back in the day. So it'd be nice to play out as your hero. Now at the end it's got a question mark on one of these, so it'd be interesting to see what he is. Is that Mike Tyson, do you reckon? I've got no idea. It's got to be in it. It's got to be Mike Tyson. He was a legend back in the day. He was such a great boxer. I always got a little poster with it as well. I'll show you the poster. All the legends on there, guys. Look, isn't that cool? So that's really nice to have. So that came in with the haul as well from America. Just don't see that pop up over here. It's really hard to see that over here. Now, next up is a game that I had back in the day and I finished. And I used to love Dungeons and Dragons. When I was sort of 10 up to about 13, 14, I played Dungeons and Dragons a lot, which was a role-playing game where you used your imagination. I absolutely loved it, and I'd love to play it again, get my old mates back together and get around a table, have a few beers and play the game. It's such a fantastic game, Dungeons and Dragons. So to play this as a video game was quite a new experience for us kids back in the day, because, you know, we were just so used to using our imagination, but now we didn't have to. It was all on the screen and you're playing in someone else's world, which was great. It was all new back then. And this is kind of like a 3D dungeon explorer, first person. We take characters into the dungeon, you build them up, you know what I'm on about. Pick up weapons, throw away the old ones, upgrade and all that sort of thing. And you get to fight wicked creatures like this, which is actually the Beholder. He's called the Beholder. Looks like a Medusa with all his eyes, his hair there, look. And he kind of floats around. Uses a lot of magic, the Beholder. A very high, powerful creature. If you ever put him in your dungeon, you'd have a battle on your hands if you had to fight that, because it was so powerful. Such cool artwork on that, guys. Look at that. And the box is in fantastic condition. This was in the American haul that I got. It's got the manual in there. It's got a little sticker mark on there, as you can see. And I've got a little technique for that, for getting these sticker marks off, which I'll show you at the end. Once we've gone through all these games, I've brought this spray that you spray on, it just dissolves the glue. Actually, it was Ali Retro Hunter put me onto this stuff. It's absolutely brilliant. So if you've got stickers, price stickers on here, I can show you at the end. If you watch the end of this video, I'll show you how to get them off. So let's just have a look in the manual, guys, and see if there's any artwork. I haven't even opened this up yet. Got the same artwork on the cart, and it's quite a thick manual, like that. Quite an in-depth game. There's no artwork in there, but you've got screenshots in there. Everything you need to know about all the characters, spells, and whatnot. So that's really nice. It's nice to have a thick manual. Really do miss manuals in games today. We'll show bring them back. So nice to have a game that I had. I don't think I finished this game back in the day, but I definitely got a good halfway through it. Maybe I stopped because it was too hard or something like that. But I'll definitely be firing this up. Right. Next up is an absolute classic. Another game that I owned back in the day, 91, 92 when it first came out. A game I absolutely loved. Gutted when I sold it back then, you know, because I didn't have a lot of money. If you wanted new games, you had to sell the ones you completed or you got bored with for the latest release. Because these games back in the day were 70, 80 quid. People moan about the prices of games now. It was no different back in the day. It is the fabulous ActRaiser. Now, if you haven't played this, guys, it is a must for your Super Nintendo collection. It was something completely different. We've never seen a game like this where it's sort of like a hybrid kind of simulation, God Sim, crossed with like an action hack and slash. Some fabulous sprites. End of level bosses were absolutely awesome. The music, guys, the music's brilliant to this game. I've actually got it on my iPhone and I play it in the van every now and again. It takes me right back. What a brilliant game. I finished this back in the day. I'd love to see if I can do it now. I don't know if it's going to be as hard or as easy as I remember. But let's open it up. This is in mint condition as well, guys. Box complete. With all the leaflets and the poster, which I was pleased to get, because the poster, if you don't like the American box art, and I know the Super Famicom version does have the better box art, you get the poster of the Super Famicom box art, which would be cool to get framed. Isn't that cool? Love that. That would look nice on the wall, actually. Absolutely fabulous. On the reverse side, you've got a map, and you've got stages there of end of level bosses. Fabulous. And again, in amazing condition. This game's been well looked after. And the manual, well, you can't get better than this. This is just absolutely brilliant. You've got a lovely prologue, lovely story about the whole game. With the artwork on the side, look at that. They've really gone to town on the manual here. Lovely little sketches. Really easy to read through and pick up and understand what you're doing in the game. A map, overview of the map of the world. And just everything you need to know about the game in good detail. So, lovely to have that complete. Really chuffed to get that, guys. It's a game I've been after for a long time. You know, games that you had back in the day, you finished and you remember as being some of your best games you've ever played. It's nice to get it in mint condition in the collection. Look at that. Absolutely mint condition, guys. Beautiful game. Again, all these games now are from the American haul that I got. So this next one again is in mint condition, and it is ActRaiser 2, which I've never played, and I've heard a lot of people didn't like it. So I'm really interested to see what this is going to be about. I know that they've taken the God Sim out of it, the simulation part out of it, and they've just concentrated on the side-scrolling hack and slash end-of-level bosses, which doesn't sound a bad thing to me. You know, I did enjoy the simulation part of the other game. I loved it. But I guess the flavour of the day back then was just side-scrolling shoot 'em ups and hack and slashes, you know, like your Super Star Wars. So they've just done away with that. Now, I think the problem, what I've heard, is the movement is a little bit sluggish. But we'll have to give a gameplay of this, guys. We'll definitely do a gameplay of this in mint condition. And we're going to open it up and have a look, see what it's got compared to ActRaiser. It's got the baggie and this dust cover, and it's got a poster. So have a look at the poster. So it's pretty similar to the other one, so it's slightly different, not as nice as artwork as the other one, but it does have the map like the first one and the stages at the bottom there, but not as nice as the other artwork, so that that won't be going up on the wall. Excuse me. Let's have a look at the manual. Oh, it's a bit thin on the ground compared to the other one, but I guess you don't need it because you haven't got that simulation. A little bit of a prologue, no artwork, which is a shame. No artwork at all, just screenshots. And very thin. But still, in amazing condition. And, you know, it's nice to finish like a collection of an IP, you know. If you've got your Donkey Kong Countries, you want to get all three, or your Super Star Wars and ActRaiser, if you know, if it's your favourite game, you want to get both of them. And like Pocky and Rocky, it's nice to complete that collection. Even though it can't be that bad, it can't be that bad a game. We'll have to see. We'll have to see, guys. We'll do a little gameplay of that. Now, next up is another extremely rare game, guys. This has taken me a year to find this game. No lie, honestly, this is such a hard game to find. It is a first edition copy of Super Mario World. Now, I hear you crying, what do you mean rare? I mean, the NTSC version is rare because this was boxed with the system. You can pick up the Platinum Edition with a kind of little gold leaf on here. But to find the first edition is really, really hard. And this has taken me about a year to find a decent copy of this. They just don't come up. This is in fantastic condition, and again, for a game like this, which is probably one of the best games ever made, you've got to have a fantastic box for this. It's got a little bit of a knock there in a corner, but I don't mind that. The front artwork's intact and perfect, and the back is, and it's all complete inside. Let's have a look inside, guys. Oh, we've got a Nintendo Power poster. Let's have a look. It's always interesting to see what they've got on here. We've got Donkey Kong Country and some American games, Stanley Cup, which is like a baseball shoot 'em up. What's that? Oh, is that Tin Star? Super Metroid. I've got Tin Star. It's a good game actually. So that's quite nice. On the back you've got Star Fox. And the manual, nice thick manual. Oh, look at the artwork in here, guys. This is just fabulous. Look at this. All the little move sets. How cool is that? Absolutely brilliant. Look at that. So nice to get that with the manual. I love a little map there of the world. So, you know, you can imagine it, kids looking at this and going over the whole thing for ages, finding out all the new moves, what you can do. It's essential to have. Oh, look at the back there. You've got like all the characters. Isn't that cool? Absolutely fabulous. So chuffed to get that in the collection because I've been hunting that down for such a long time. So to have a copy in that condition is absolutely fantastic. So, what we got next, guys? Oh, we have a game that, again, I had back in the day. Loved this game. The game's probably not that good, actually, but I loved it because I was a big fan of the man himself, the legend, the man, the myth, the legend, as they called him. It is Dragon, the Bruce Lee story. Now, I'm the biggest Bruce Lee fan ever, right? I used to subscribe to the monthly rag that used to come out, used to get delivered with all the memorabilia, all the badges, the Seoul badges, because I used to do karate and all that, and I absolutely loved Bruce Lee. I've watched all his films. I could quote all of the stuff out of his films. What was good about Bruce Lee, you probably all know already. He started the whole mixed martial art thing. So he studied kung fu, he studied karate under Chuck Norris and loads of other styles, and he took all the best parts from each martial art and took what was useful and made it into his own style, which was Jeet Kune Do, which is like a mixed martial art. So for me, he was just the pioneer of that whole thing back in the day. And I loved his films. I watched them over and over again. My first VHS was actually Fist of Fury and Enter the Dragon Uncut. And if you had a copy of Enter the Dragon Uncut with the nunchaku scene at school, you were like so popular. Everybody wanted to watch it because you just couldn't get hold of it. It was like a XXX film. So to get that was just absolutely brilliant. It was where I used to do my paper round at my local newsagent. He gave it to me one Christmas. I was well chuffed. He shouldn't have done, because it was a XXX back then. So to get this game, to play this game, I know I had Bruce Lee on the Sinclair Spectrum, which was brilliant, but you didn't get the sound effects of Bruce Lee in that game. That was a great game. But to play as actual Bruce Lee with the nunchakus and all the screams and the sounds, I actually enjoyed this film. So this film, Dragon, was played by another character. I can't remember his name now, but it was actually a really enjoyable film. I really liked it. I think Linda Lee was quite a big part in making this film. There was a few bits in it which were a bit silly, with the kind of the dreams and stuff like that. I thought was a bit stupid. But you know, it was a true story. It was a great film. If you haven't seen it, Dragon, the Bruce Lee story, it's actually quite good. But make sure you see Bruce Lee's original films first. So yeah, this is a great little game. Absolutely loved it. Nice to have back in the collection. Let's have a look at the manual. So you've got the manual there. Oh, look what's on the back. Stallone's Demolition Man. Do you remember that film? That wasn't a bad film, actually. It had Dennis Leary. Do you remember Dennis Leary? No Cure for Cancer. There's no artwork in here, guys. Just screenshots. But yeah, it's quite a nice manual, I guess. So, well chuffed to get that. Another game I had back in the day. Nice to have back in the collection. Not in mint condition, but I don't care. It's been used, it's been loved. There we go, guys. So we'll have a little gameplay of that. Now, next up is... oh, my last one, actually. This is the last one. And this is a deal I did with John, who came round here a few weeks ago. He came round and did a little deal. And I traded a few games for this, which is a boxed, sealed, excuse me, sealed version of SimCity. Now, this was a very early release on a Super Nintendo. To be honest with you, it doesn't interest me, but it's nice to have this sealed. I'm never going to play this, it's just not my type of game, but it's nice to have an early release in good condition like this. I'm not sure if this is a in-house Nintendo game, was it, or not? Did Nintendo develop this? I'm not sure. I thought they did. But a lot of people enjoyed this, got good reviews when it came out. So yeah, thanks for that, John. Really pleased to get that. So yeah, that's it, guys. Excuse me, got a horrible cough. That's my little haul from the United States. Really chuffed to get all those, guys. So that is pretty much my last Super Nintendo video of this year. But we're not going yet, guys. We're not going yet. We're going to have a look at how you get stickers off the boxes of Super Nintendo games. You must have games where you've got horrible Blockbuster or price stickers on them. If you don't know how to get them off, I'm about to show you. I've got this magical spray that just gets them off. It dissolves the glue. It's absolutely brilliant. So let's go and check this out. Right, so this is the stuff that was recommended to me by Ali, the Retro Hunter. It's called Label Scene or Sleen. It's a label remover. I got this from Maplins. Probably be able to get it online. It's got a little brush on here, and you spray it, and the liquid comes down this nozzle here onto the brush. So I'll give it a bit of a shake. Now I've got Battletoads here. It's got a sticker here with USA on it. We're going to try and get this off. So what you do is you just need to take that off there. Just give it a little dab there first. So we dab that on the paper. Just dab it a bit on there. Okay, and you leave it like that. Okay, and we'll leave that for 5 minutes. So we're going to put that one to one side. I've also got here Outlander, which has got a huge Dragon Bruce Lee story sticker, funny enough. We're going to try and get this off. We don't really want that on there. So we're just going to gently rub round the whole of the sticker. There's enough liquid on there, don't have to keep spraying it. Dab that on there like that, and we'll put that one to one side for 5 minutes. And we've got Star Fox here with a sticker, where is it? There on the side. So I'm going to try and get this off. So it looks like someone's already tried to remove part of it, but it's the underside that's got the glue on it that we need to get off. Okay, just dab that on there, and we'll come back in 5 minutes and peel them off. Right, so I've left it for about 10 minutes, guys. You've got to leave it for at least 10 minutes for the fluid to soak through to the glue, where hopefully it's going to eat away at just the glue and not the cardboard, so we can easily remove the sticker. So all I'm going to do, if you've got a good nail on you, or you might need a little scraper of some sort, like a paint scraper, just slowly pick away. You can see it's coming away pretty easily already. Can you see that, guys? So I'm just going to, my hands are in the way, but look how easy that comes off. Look at that, with no mark at all. And then I'm just going to get a bit of tissue and just wipe off any excess fluid. And look at that, sticker removed. It does leave a little mark there. I guess if this has been in the sun, you know, it might show a little bit of bleaching, but you can see it's left no mark. You know, normally it pulls the paintwork off the cardboard, but I think it's great stuff. Let's try this one now. This is a lot bigger, this sticker. I've had a little pick at the corner here just to test it before I put the camera on. You've got to get your nail under there, and it's proving a little bit more harder to get hold of. I guess you don't want to damage the box, this is the thing. Maybe that one needs a little bit longer, because it is a thicker sticker, that one. I'm trying to get an edge to it I can pull on it. Maybe that one needs a little bit longer, needs a bit more of a soaking. So we'll give that one a little bit longer. We'll come back to that one. Let's try the Star Fox one. Again, this is, yeah, look, this one's come off very easily. Look at that. It's soaked right through. Look. Just going to peel that back. Look at that, amazing. I think that's amazing stuff. Bit of a mark under there, but that wasn't me. That was already there, but at least it looks better without it on. So I think it's great stuff. We've just got to get this one off here, which is a little bit thicker, so maybe I'll give it a little bit more of a soak. Oh, nozzle's come off. It's gone everywhere. I have to wipe that up. Let's put that back on. Give it a bit more of a soak. And we'll come back to that in 5 minutes. Well, I think this one's ready now, guys. I've managed to get underneath it. I've managed to pull a little bit up already. Let's just gently ease that off. Oh, I can hear something tearing. Oh, that's just the sticker. I thought it was the cardboard then, but it's not. It's just the sticker. It's coming. Look at that, guys. Brilliant. Look at that. Perfect stuff. So there it is. So get yourself a tin of this, guys. It does what it says on the tin, a label remover, and it does a great job of it without damaging the box. As you can see, look at Outlander, not a mark on there, look at that, no damage to that box at all. Battletoads the same, sticker removed, slight mark there where the sun's probably got it, but you can't see that. I can't even see that. I can't see that at all. And Star Fox, although there's a little scratch there, but that must have already been there because it was definitely not me taking the sticker off. So get yourself some of this label Sleen from Maplins. You probably get it online somewhere, but great stuff. If you're collecting cardboard boxes, Super Nintendo's, carts, you've got to have that. So we're going to do a bit of gameplay now, guys. I thought we'd do Myusa. I've never played this before. I've got to check this out. Dragon, a bit of nostalgia for me going back to play this game. And we'll play ActRaiser 2. I've never played this before either. So we're going to crank it up on the Sharp SF1 TV and see what these are like. Classic. Oh, it's just taking me back to the music, so cool. One player game, let's do options, see what the options are. Difficulty normal, let's just try normal. The Lantern Festival, I want to dance with her. So this is like the beginning of the film, he does the dance off. And he gets challenged by one of the American Navy guys. It moves really well. Nice couple of combos there I've got in. Oh, I like that move. I think he's caught on to that move. He's getting out of the way of it. Oh, he's got me by the neck. Sort of even Stevens at the moment. Look at the energy bars. This time you're reading paper, the next time it's gonna be glass. What's your style? My style? You could call it the art of fighting without fighting. Show me some. Don't you think we need a little more room? Where else? That island. We can take this boat. Okay. I'm dead! Oh no! Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Nearly done him. Oh, can I do this again? Got to do him, come on. I don't think I'm going to do it, guys. I need a bit more practice. But you get the gist of it. It's pretty cool. It's not like Street Fighter. We've got a time limit. Just got the energy bars. So you've got to be a little bit more strategic, I think. But it's a nice little move set going on. Great sound effects, and I like the size of the sprites are good as well. Love it. I'm going to be practicing and playing that a lot more. But let's just go to the other game now. Let's have a look at ActRaiser 2. Well, that's pretty cool. Love that art style. Bit of parallax scrolling going on there. Lovely sprites. Nothing wrong with that so far. Yeah, they've got the same music. 1993. Game start. Okay, we're not interested in the story. Just want to show you straight into the game. Okay, so we hover around again. It's the village. What's this place here? Please prepare yourself for battle. Yes, we need to fight. Here we go, guys. Nice bit of mode 7. Exactly the same music. Well, it looks beautiful so far. Okay, so we've got jump, action. Love the dragon. The sprites are really good. Yeah, it does feel a little bit slower, I guess. I've got a health meter at the top there, I think. Love the dragonflies. Yeah, but it doesn't feel as fluid as the other one. What's that? Bit of magic? Oh. And the level boss already? Looks like it. We've got some sort of crab. Looks like a bird. No, it's a plant. It's a Venus flytrap, isn't it? I'm dead. It didn't last very long, guys. I've got to start from the beginning again. Let's try and do a bit better. Try and save some health. I know he's going to drop down. As soon as I moved there, I knew he was going to drop down. Oh, surrounded. Yeah, it does feel a little bit sluggish compared to the original one. Full health again. Right. Here we go. Let's see if I can defeat him this time. Oh, jeez, didn't last long at all. That is hard. That is too hard. The levels are very short. I mean, that is a very short level compared to the first one. Yeah, I know what they're saying. It doesn't feel as good as the first one. You just don't seem to be able to do as much. I don't know. I have to go back and play the first one again now and compare it. I mean, I like the look of it. It looks really nice, but I just feel it just feels a bit slow, a bit sluggish. Right, one more try. Wow, I didn't last 5 minutes. Begin. Okay, it's got a little samurai character, it's quite well drawn. Got action, got jump, and got special, just spin. What else have I got? That's handy, that's special movement. Oh, didn't know that was a baddie. Oh, can jump and spin, that's cool. The music's quite nice. You know they're gonna fall as soon as you get anywhere near them. Or maybe I'm supposed to spin. Oh. I'm supposed to get up the top there, aren't I? Oh, I can fire. Weird music. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Am I supposed to go up the top here? I don't think so. Maybe I'll just go this way. No. Yeah, I think I could get into this. This is quite cool. And I'll start off with my special weapon, which is good, which I picked up earlier. Low on health. Now I'm dead. It's quite hard. But the character's really well drawn, isn't he? Now I quite like this. I could get into this if I learnt the level. If I know where to go, I don't mind. This is quite cool actually. I quite like this. I'm just rubbish at it. Oh, got something here. Oh, I died. I got a bit further. That was quite cool, I like that. So I hope you enjoyed those games, guys. What do you think of the 3 then? Mausa, actually, I think I could get into this. Very atmospheric, and I think once you've learnt the level, you get quite far in it. I'm interested to see if there's an end of level boss. ActRaiser 2, I can see first impressions weren't that great at all. I mean, beautiful artwork, love the sprites and stuff like that, and the mode 7 going on, but it just felt really sluggish. And you know, not like Mausa, you have to no specials in it at all, unless I'm missing something. I have to go back and play it off camera, which I will. But yeah, it just felt a little bit slow, you know. Yeah, I've got to give it another go, obviously, because I've paid a lot of money for that. Dragon, you know, I didn't pay a lot for this at all, and this was great fun. Enjoyed this, absolutely. Back in the day, and I'm going to enjoy playing through this again. Might have to put it on easy though. But yeah, fabulous game. So that's it for this week, guys, and that is it for the year. This is the last Super Nintendo collection video of 2016. I hope you've enjoyed them all. There will be more next year, but I'm going to have a little bit of a break because I want to play these games before I pick up any more. So if I don't see you before Christmas, have a fantastic time. I'm going to try and get a video over Christmas if I can. But other than that, have a great time, and I will see you then or in the new year. Cheers, guys. Thanks for watching, and thanks for all the new subs.